And next method is to create directly the polyline from the coordinates. And also I have another method which is to create these points from the equation. I will demonstrate also in the advanced features in the same section. But right now I'm going about the second method, that is to create the points. And from points create the text file or the CSV file, and then import that file into the CFD post, and this will create the line for this center line curve. And for this method, which is the current method here, I'm going to explain. And on the same geometry, which is geometry of this center line plane, now click on the sketch view and then click on the plane view. And as you see that I have from the center, I have created these lines on the curvature. And this is very easy to create. Let's say I want to create a line from this center point, which is the center point of the arc, and up to the arc here. And simply then I have to click with the help of the select command and also make it in the 3D mode, and make sure that the line on which you are going to get the points, this is on the center line. And as you know that we have used the pull command to extrude this line to the surface, so don't go on this side. So let's say on the first point, if you click here, which is because it's a straight line, and 2 points will be enough to define the line here, or the curvature here for this line. And you can see that we have the line in the x is equal to 0 and y is equal to this much. And also make sure that you should have the units should be in the millimeters, because in the CFX or CFD post, the geometry has the units in the millimeters. And because they have converted directly from within the softwares to the other software, so it means that we should be using the millimeters instead of the inches. And this first point, I just place this point in this format, which is first is the name in the bracket, square bracket, and Polyline 2 or any name you want to put there, and then data and x, and then in the bracket units. And units you should be very much careful. If you download the file from internet, might be this file contain the units in the meters, which is default unit system. And since we are obtaining the values of these coordinates in the x, y, z, and they are in the millimeters, so you should always put the units as a millimeter for the x, y, and the z. And also one more important thing is that if you take a look on this geometry, you can see that the z direction is 0 on the symmetry plane. That's why all the z direction, z coordinates, they are 0 here. And the second point, which is if you take a look here, the second point has a value of the x is equal to 812.8 and the y is equal to 203.2 and z is equal to 0. You can also place these points in the Excel file and then copy them into this text file. This is your choice. And then just save this file and open this file into the CFD post. This is my file, which is polyline.txt in the D drive. And close this file as well, and now go to the CFD post, and from here choose this file, which is polyline.txt. Also you can save the file in the CSV format. Anyhow, select this file, polyline.txt, open and click on apply, and this should give you the polyline just on the symmetry plane. So this is the most perfect method you can have, but definitely for that method you have to create those points. And also I have another method in which you can automatically calculate these coordinates from the equation. And let's say I want to delete this polyline and I want to again create this polyline in the CFD post, and again from the same file, which is my text file, polyline.txt, open and apply. In the next video, I'm going to display data on this line for the pressure, temperature, and the velocity. And also I will go for the 3 meshes in the coming videos. And I will show you that with the refinement of mesh, you can have the very smooth changes or smooth plotting of these variables along the center line.